Well, so this is a plan for the next trip. Bringing the tarp and a couple of trekking poles to put the tarp up. So you don't need a stick only for the tarp, but you can use your trekking poles for two things. This is the first time I'm putting up the tarp with the trekking poles. So let's see if this works. I do need to use some pegs for this now, because we don't have any rocks nearby like we do in the mountain. But let's put the tarp the correct way before we do this. Take out the guidelines. It still smells like fire since the last hiking trip. Old smoke. And then we have the long side in the front here. Guess it's this way. Like this. So in this case, we're starting with the pegs on the back. On 3 points to keep it tight and sturdy. Make the poles as long as possible. Take off the rubber caps, which protects the pointed tips. And now we can either use one trekking pole in the middle, or we can use two, one on each side. And I can already see that this is going to work really fine. Well, we have to tighten up the guidelines a bit. Something like this. And maybe angle the trekking pole a little bit like this. And do the other corner. Take off the other rubber cap. I'm pretty sure by now that this is going to work very fine, and there is nothing to worry about when we're up in the mountain. You have to try a little bit to get the correct angle on the poles. Now you can see that probably it's not a good idea to have one on each end, and that's why we're trying this. So I'm going to put one in the middle instead. this. And of course you can choose to have one in the middle and one on the side. Depends on what kind of shelter you want. Something like this. Now we have a perfectly good roof. We're fine. It's starting to rain, so I'm going to turn off the camera and do this in Norwegian afterwards. Have a nice trip.